Hey, y'all. Welcome to Shade
Welcome
in the
to Shade in
City.
the City.
I'm your girl, Trees.
It's Nose.
And of course, we have our wonderful co star here, When Tay Talk. Welcome, Tay.
Hello.
welcome, y'all. Thank you for joining us for another week of foolishness for, the Love at the Lockup panel we got going on. It's a hit. The people like us, okay? The people like us. They be in the comments like, oh, my favorite panel. I said, okay, we got something going. I ain't mad at it. I must say, I do enjoy coming up here because Tay is guaranteed to give us a laugh. If I don't do it, Tay gonna do it, okay? But yeah, y'all, if you haven't already, wherever you're watching from, please go ahead, hit that like button for us.
And a subscribe button.
Right on time. Good job. Just Jersey girl. Welcome. Bridget. Happy Monday, ladies. And Cookie. Welcome. Where Cookie at?
Right here.
Oh, look. Cookie stay by your side. I love that.
She got a bear right there. Every time y'all be like, where Cookie at? She be looking up like, who that? Who got my
Oh, I love it. She's like, yes. Hi, Cookie.
She back to looking like a scrag dog. So she
I said, is the dye
fading? The dog on the roof on Looney Tunes on the top of the mountain.
I can't look. At least I can tell you this. At least it looked better than Kelly's dog from what's the name from Real Housewives of Atlanta. That dog looked terrible.
That dog looked like that dog. Have y'all ever seen that movie Superstar?
Oh, with the Oh, okay, yeah.
She looks like her. Hey, Kiana.
No, she looked like her. I can't. Hey, Kiana, welcome.
Like her dog, and then they just like $1,000 to get the dog grown.
Yeah, it's like $1,000 some dollars, and I think that's just to get the nails done or something like that. Like she real stupid, and then ain't even got the money to do it, which is wild. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, matter of fact, before we get into it, I'm gonna let y'all know for all my BTG people and my Raising Canaan people, please forgive me. I had every intent this weekend to get caught up. Had every intention on doing Raising Canaan's live last night, and then I started watching The Polygamist Saturday morning, and it was a wrap. I never came back. I finished it last night, but I just,
Did you finish it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I finished it too.
It was good.
Now I have to go back to the beginning because my friend was over here, and he just put it on, and he was like, "I had started watching this on Netflix," and so he put it on. And I'm in and out the episode.
I was gonna say that's one of the things you can't do.
Turn it off, and I was all in that mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, because of the subtitles, you can't walk away from it and like still know what's going on. You gotta be like locked in.
Okay, let me ask you this: when the people is talking, do it match their mouth?
For me, it does. I mean, but they're speaking a different language, so that's why it's in subtitles. Like, but when they do speak in English, like when they're talking, and then maybe the end of their sentence is like something in English where they're like "piss off," you'll hear that in English. But yeah, when they're speaking in their native language, no, you can't. You won't even be able to tell because again, you read
in English because I hear it. Okay, because I'm like, what is going like? It was, it's giving like the Japanese movies or the Chinese movies, like
the kung fu movies.
That's what I told Vacay. I said this reminds me of the kung fu movies I used to watch.
I hate that. I hate that. So
supposedly though, in their own native tongue, it's even more entertaining.
I can believe it. If you understand, I could believe that. Hands down.
They're like, y'all think it's great in English. But in their own native tongue, if you understood what they were saying for real, it's even more entertaining.
Right.
Why don't you say the right stuff in English? I be wanting to hear what they talking about. She got girls, but
when I tell you, I was just sitting. That's why I couldn't stop. If I could just listen to it in the background and still know what was going on, I would have been fine. But unfortunately, that's not the way this is set up. So I had to be sitting here locked in like, oh, and once I was locked in, I wasn't getting up. I made sure I fed my child. I fed my man for Father's Day. And that's all I cared about. Love y'all. Mean it. But I had to finish it. Once I started, I couldn't stop because that was good. Okay. But yeah, y'all. So let's go ahead. Let me run this intro and then let's get into the foolishness. That is the Love After the Lockup. and let's get shady.
Last drip on the skyline paint. Shade in the city, true hit like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Haters right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filters, no edits, I'm raw with my splinters. My life a movie, they watching the trailers. Said it, I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, the life in the mold. You like and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. Said it, city, I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe.
All right. So of course, I'm always get blessed to be able to have Damon, Gigi, and Bonita. Thank God. But yeah, y'all. So we see Damon and Gigi waking up after their first night together. She, of course, don't want him to go, and I didn't understand why. And I'm gonna get into that why I don't understand. But he explains that he got to go see his PO. So he tells Gigi that he's not sure when he gonna be back. That would have been the first red flag for me. But he has to call her using his cousin's phone because his isn't working. And I said, that's real convenient. So then Damon reports in the confessional that sex with Gigi was like coming home from jail and going to the water park. And I said, oh, okay, you just told all her business. Okay.
Like,
What'd you say?
I was singing that Marcus Houston. Sex with you was like.
Oh, yes. What you know about that Marcus Houston, girl? Okay. So Gigi is a little different. Yes, I love me, Mark. Like, I really wish instead of acting, he would just go back to singing. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So Gigi is a little disappointed that the sex was so short and hopes that, that changes because quick sex makes her really angry. I said, oh, so y'all really putting each other business out on the street. I mean, damn. So,
I mean, at least what he gave was a compliment.
Right. So I was like, well, tell the people that, I mean, maybe that's her way of deflecting the people and telling them that the dick ain't good. So they won't
know because Bonita been stuck on it forever.
No, she said it was right, but
it was fast.
He also said it was quick.
I mean, but what's to be expected? The man ain't been out in what? Right. I was gonna say, because if it isn't, then I'm gonna have questions.
Bonita might have questions. Everything.
Well, yeah, Bonita's definitely gonna have questions. So Damon plans to have his cousin pick him up to go see his PO, and then take him back to the jail so he can fake his release all over again with Bonita. As we know, he calls his trifling mama, Miss Keita, about a car that they supposed to be giving Bonita since hers broke down. I said, that family really with you, because ain't no way. And so that's when, and then of course, Bonita is supposed to take it back, but he said he wants to be in charge of that narrative of when she gets the car and, all that. So Bonita speaks to his mother because she at home getting ready. And you can never make me dislike Bonita. Like, I just really think she is super cute. I do. Come on, Bonita, come up. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, she was like, well, are you on your way? Are you close by? And so Miss Keita's husband it is. Miss Keita. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I meant to say thank you. I said it is. I apologize. That's not how to receive a compliment.
No, you agree that it is.
That's something my son would do. I'd be like, oh, baby, you did such a good job. And he'd be like, I know, Mom. Thanks.
Heard.
So so she's like, okay, well, when you plan to bring the car? Her husband get on the phone, said, well, it's not gonna be till like 2 p.m. and I'm currently in a doctor's appointment right now. So but she was like, well, his release is supposed to be between 12 and 1. So she's confused and she hates the fact that somebody else has control over her day. And so when 2 p.m. rolls around, now she's really upset because they still ain't there. And she tries to contact Miss Keita again, but it goes straight to voicemail. And that's what you're not gonna do. If you told me that you were going to be here by 2, and when I call you to be like, hey, what's the status or whatever, I feel like that's rude as hell because clearly I already know that you're doing something. You've explained that, but I'm just trying to see how far away you are because obviously I'm excited. Even if it wasn't about a jail release situation, I would have been pissed because I just spoke to you like an hour or 2 ago. So I know you out.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead,
I
girl.
know she's an overthinker, right? And I know I'm an overthinker as well. And that's why I understand a lot of the things that she says.
Oh, you understand the crazy. That's what that is.
I do. I understand the crazy. But she's not crazy enough for me because.
Can I tell you, I knew you were going to say that she's not crazy enough for you?
Because as soon as the mom said they pushed back the release time from 3 to 5, And I would have felt like there's no way you could have known that. Oh, I'm calling the jail. I'm calling the jail to find out, oh, was his release pushed back from 3 to 5? And then finding out he's already been released a day before. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be there to pick you up for sure and bust you upside your head because you got out yesterday. Oh,
now, I will say this. I will say this. Nels would absolutely do that. I can piggyback and co-sign her craziness. She would absolutely do it and be sitting out there waiting for that so she could tear his ass up. She absolutely would.
Yeah, she's over there coaching Bonita. Nels, calm down. She got in that mama, I mean in Damon's ass, Mumu.
Right.
She took it easy on the mama, but she was thinking about it. Because they was letting her get that car.
She was like, well, how does she know that the time got pushed back? Because she can't talk to him. Oh, I would have called the jail.
But
I would have called the jail.
Yeah.
Because how did you find out?
Right. So meanwhile, Bonita thinks that there has to be something fishy going on, as Nels alluded to. And she said, well, you know what? I ain't waiting for nobody. I plan to take a lift and to have Miss Keita meet me there because I don't want Damon outside or to be upset that he was out here waiting on me. So Miss Keita finally calls back to tell her that she'll be there in 20 minutes. And Bonita's upset because, the day just ain't going the way that she planned or her way at all. And so finally, Miss Keita get there with the, husband. They give her the keys, and I guess the two little sisters are there, or whatever. I forgot their names. Please forgive me. And so she just feels relieved. And so that's when the mama tell her, oh, okay, well, his release, I don't know if he told you, is actually it's not until between 3 and 5. And she was like, oh. And then she was like, well, why is that? And the mama ain't got no real answer. And I said, that would have been it for me. That is when my antenna really would have went up. But I said, okay. So in the car, Bonita's questioning, like, yeah, something don't seem right. But she's trying to rush to get to her man. And at the same time, Damon is rushing to get back to the jail after his PO appointment to try to get there before Bonita. Now, I would have loved if she would have made it before him and seen him pulling up. I would have loved that. But of course, that's just my perfect world, right? So, yeah, basically, once she get there,
remember she had control over that. Now, if she had taken a lift like she said she was going to,
right, she would have
been looking stupid.
Right. So then Damon gets there with his cousin. He does make it before her, and he got on the same clothes, but he realizes, oh, my shoes, because apparently I thought they looked like Jay's, but he said they were Prada's or something like that. Yeah. And so he was like, yeah, I can't. She gonna peep that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is where me and Nels differ. I'm an afterthought, like later on, hindsight, I would have thought about it, but in the moment, being so excited, that would have been right over my head. I wouldn't have been looking at that.
As soon as she would have ran up, she'd been like, where you get them Prada shoes from? Because she knows. So she gonna be like, where you get them shoes from? Or shoes, what they call them, shoes. Bonita, he already said it. He like, Bonita be on it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So then him and his cousin end up exchanging shoes, and now I think he just got on some Nike slides at this point. So then Bonita pulls up, and she, jumps out the car, left one shoe in the car at that to run over and embrace her man. And she's like, oh, I got liquor in the car. You want a shot? And I said, okay, let's get to it. So he tells production that, it feels real good because she's his heart. And he missed her for real. And I said, yeah, you ain't winning no Oscars off of that, because I could see through that shit that was bull. So that's when they get in the car, and he asked to look at her ring. He's like, oh, let me see your fingers. And then she was like, yeah. And as we know, this girl done sold the ring that he gave her, but she got her little decoy. And so
she said she lost it.
You believe that?
She lost it at that pawn shop that she
I'm
went
saying what
she lost it at that pawn shop, right?
I'm saying what she
didn't come back to make her payments.
Look, Joseph says shoes.
Right. I can't. So yeah, basically when I talked about the ring, okay. And then Gigi is at home talking about, you know, how Damon has been gone for hours, but she thinks he gonna be home soon. I said, Polo Tink Tink. So Damon is asking Benita about their daughter Dior, and you know, if she knows he's coming, and she's like, basically, she not home. So he was like, okay, well, you know, I don't want her to know. I want it to be a surprise. So Benita mentions that, you know, your mama had me a little worried earlier and said, you know, how did she know that you was getting out later? And Damon says, oh, because I called my mother to let her know before I flushed my phone. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. He quick on his toes. Because for a second, I was like, oh, she got you. He quick on his toes. I guess because I'm not a good liar. I would have
been quicker because I would already knew, boy, you got out yesterday.
Well, what's so funny, one thing that I did think about, he talks about how he got all the same paperwork and everything in his little bag with him. And I said, but what if she goes in the bag?
Girl, he probably sleep with that bag. The way
I was gonna say,
you can't go in this bag. This bag, no, he probably sleep with that bag.
Because I was like, what if she go in the bag and then you can't? I mean, maybe you can, but I don't think he had time to recreate and go to Staples and alter the paperwork to make it look like he got out that day.
You can't even recreate some of those papers.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm sure some of those papers are like carbon copies, and
right?
Like, I'm sure you can't even recreate some of those papers. And 9 times out of 10, yes, somebody would go through, not even trying to look for the papers, but you know, come across them, like looking for pictures.
In that jail, Benita gonna go through that stuff.
Because you want to see.
I was gonna say, I feel that
you want to see who been sending him stuff. So really, yeah, you're gonna end up going to see the picture. I mean, see the papers, but that I wouldn't assume that would be why they was going through there. But yeah, want to see pictures and stuff. Who been sending you stuff, letters and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And see, if I was gonna move like this, just a piece of advice, Damon. I mean, I know it's a little late in the game. I would throw all that shit out. I would throw all that and them memories out. And
because the girl's gonna be like, they want to see that you've been keeping all that stuff.
See, I would just have to risk you being mad.
The thing is, dude's ego, they cannot let it go. They can't. They don't know how. They don't know how to let it go. A dude's ego is they don't know how to let that shit go.
Because he gonna want to use it with them girls. Like, see, I got every letter you wrote, every picture you sent. He gonna use that to warm them up to make it think like, you know, they was the only one and so in love.
See, I don't know. To me, I would have rather, that's just me. I would have made a clean slate and be like, baby, they took all of, because, you know, some of the pictures was inappropriate and, you know, they felt like, and I was in the hole for that.
No,
so I had to get rid of it.
That would have been a bad lie because you wouldn't have had no visitation, no phone calls, no nothing. That would have been a bad lie.
Do you see why I don't lie on my toes?
You got caught up. What and how was I still able to video?
It's not gonna work out for you. Don't
and all types of stuff. If that was the case, remember, because we've watched other episodes where they did send inappropriate videos and they visitation got taken away.
Yeah,
video visits.
Even Jesus to you. So I'm quite sure he's been talking to them about the pictures that they sent. So he can't play that off. He can't say that because they talk.
If he was real smart, hear me out now, because again, I already told y'all I'm not a good liar. I would have, when I got to Gigi's, I would have took out the pictures I had of her, like, look at this, da-da-da. So by the time I go back and take my bag the next day, and I got my bag in hand with me, all I have is Benita's picture.
But you're gonna take them out and put them where?
Gigi would have been like, "What's the other stuff in there? Let me."
This is why we get caught, y'all. I'm telling you.
Don't do it.
I know.
Don't lie.
I'm not.
Now, if he was smart, he would take that stuff to his mama's house.
Exactly.
That part.
That's what he need to do. If he really want to keep it, really want to hold on to it, instead of carrying it from house to house, he needs to take it to his mama's house.
Or since he's the only one with the keys to that storage, he could have left that bag in there.
That's true.
His cousin take him to pick it up the next day, so he could have come out of jail like he had, you know, whatever. Because you look stupid bringing that bag with you when you was leaving Gigi's house.
And the fact that you know he holding it close like this every time he around somebody. He probably at the dinner table with that damn bag.
Right.
That part.
It was in the shower, them in the shower, and that bag.
Meanwhile, Gigi calls it, and see, if I was him, I bet he slept with one eye open. Because how do you even sleep comfortably knowing that you got, I don't know. That's why I said this is why I don't lie. I don't like lying. Every time I lie, I pop a tire, which I feel like is the universe telling me, bitch, don't lie. So I just don't do it. But meanwhile, Gigi calls his cousin to ask, you with Damon? And this is for me why I was like, bitch, why aren't you more upset? And Damon's cousin said, no, he ain't with me. And hang up. And she's like, hold on. And he's like, nah, bitch, I ain't in it. Mine ain't Bennett. I ain't in it.
The fact that he answered the phone, he have to answer the phone.
But he could have just told her he's still in there with the PO to buy him some more time.
Well, it was nighttime.
No, it wasn't nighttime.
It was. He left in the morning, and at this point, because she said it's been about 7 hours or something like that.
Let's not get it twisted. I know it take a few hours to see your PO, but they are closed by the time she called. It is after hours.
He in the bathroom. He ate some bad food. He could have said anything besides no, knowing good and well he didn't told him what the whole plan was.
I can see Gigi being like, "Oh, well, can you just pass him the phone?" To me, it would have been better.
Now, if he in that bathroom, I won't, ma'am. He ain't in prison.
I think he should have just not answered the phone.
I'm with her because the thing about it is, if he's at Bonita's, he's probably not coming back to the next day, right? So you answering the phone and saying he's not with me doesn't help him because now she's like, where is he? Where were you? And your boy told me you weren't with him. So where were you? Because you can't be at the PO. Because please believe, it might have been late. Maybe it was wintertime and it got dark fast. That PO office ain't open that late. They closed at 5 or 6. Please understand.
They had short sleeves on and slides.
Right. So
and riding on horses.
Well, this is Baltimore.
It was dark and it was like 8:39.
All right, let me
called her in the meantime, in between time when he was going to do the release.
Re-release. No, and if I were him, I would have made the phone call the last phone call while I was with my cousin before I got out that car, just to give her some piece of something. So because now it's all bad. It's all bad.
I just wanted to say, did y'all know that she didn't make them biscuits from scratch?
Oh no, they was out the can. They popped.
Just like we said.
Right.
Just like we said back tonight.
She made the home style biscuits.
Okay. And then I'd be mad. I'm over here making biscuits for your ass and you ain't coming home tonight. Do you understand the way I would? Okay. Don't nobody like cooking for somebody else and then they don't show up. Can I tell you that's that's the quickest way to get you shanked. Okay.
I just want to know what his excuse is going to be.
I want to know too. Joseph, hey y'all. Hope you had a great Juneteenth. Thank you so much, Joseph. Hope you had a good one as well. Jaguar, welcome. Hello, ladies. Hope everyone is well. Can you please tell me when you're live for episode 2 of Raising Kanan will be, please? Also, do you guys watch House of Dragons? I don't. My boo-boo do, but he don't do recaps. Raising Kanan will be at some point. Have your notification bells on. Be paying attention to I gotta see when me and Vacay J, and I don't even know if Nels watched it. See when we can make it up for this week. But like I told y'all, I apologize in advance for we even started this, but I was locked in and polygamous, and it won't no going back. Okay, couldn't stop. It wasn't no going back. Shoes. Okay, you know that they got that thick shoes and do. Yes, ma'am. We absolutely know. Those are our neighbors because they don't like to be called part of the DMV. They're their own. It's funny. Baltimore is like the Miami of Florida. Like they're their own place, just like Miami is its own place outside of the rest of Florida. Joseph said, I just know the saxophones in the background getting louder and louder for Damon every time Bonita be trying to catch him in a lie. That part. Yes, shout out to LB. So y'all know those are my initials, right? I ain't gonna tell y'all my last name, but they used to talk about me in school and they'd be like, you have the same initials because literally
she from VA.
Yeah, and they was like, you got the same initials as Lorena Bobbitt.
Not far from where she lived.
Right. And it's weird because her middle name starts with a D too. So that makes it even worse. We literally have the same initials, like first, middle, and last. I said that's why.
Because y'all also had a thing because then she confessed to it, and you ain't gonna be able.
Yeah, I would confess and do it proudly because you know I can't lie. I'd serve my time if I did something like that. I'd go out and put it on a flag post and show everybody and fly it from the roof. Girls, right.
Yeah.
And then before I get locked up on the charges, I'd have Bonita make me some penis pancakes, and we'd have a whole celebration before I get locked up.
I thought it was a pancake.
I don't know if I do my time proudly for that. I would celebrate getting off after doing it.
She have to play crazy and act like she thought it was one of them pancakes.
Right. I'd be like, oh, so I just thought it was a pancake. I mean, it was filled with cream filling. What was I supposed to do?
Like it was one of them pancakes.
You're going to have to bite it at least, and then be like, I didn't know it was
Look, Bonita, if you're watching, don't go out here and get no ideas.
Keep them pancakes on deck for Bonita.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to Nels' favorite. She gets them. I feel like it's repetitive. Like Love at the Lockup knows that you love them.
Girl. So and look, Tay, I don't know why you looking like that. Okay. You got the one. Okay.
What I got coming. Do y'all know that video of them that I did last week is at 20K on TikTok?
I believe it.
Tonight. Everybody know they crazy.
Was it? I saw one you did recently on Michael and Kaylee. I didn't see the one about but it doesn't surprise me because you had hella views on the Michael Kaylee one.
Yeah, and I don't get they don't get that many views on them, but Bonita, them, and the psychos, they all of them kind of psychos, Dia and Cyrus, SpongeBob and Dia.
I can't.
Yeah, they got a lot of views.
Congrats to you.
Here we have Kirsten and Brady. Okay. They have consummated their marriage. She called him corny for using the word consummate. She said it's very biblical. Girl, y'all both corny. Okay. Yeah, both.
He was biblical. And I'm like, in what Bible?
Because the math Bible. That translation of the Bible is the math Bible.
Chill.
And y'all know when we say math, for those that are new here, we don't actually mean math. Okay, just replace the A with an E, and you'll get where we're coming from.
So yeah, she said it was brief, but she loved every second of it. Okay, so then they are headed to the halfway house, which is 6 hours away. He's scared as hell because they're running late, and he knows that if he's late, the marshals is gonna come get his ass and take him to jail. He said his first offense, he did 6 years, so he knows they ain't got no problem locking him away for 15. Then he actually talked to his daughters on FaceTime.
It's about damn time,
right? And she mentioned something about it. She was like, Corey let me know that you ain't talked to him in a while, and he was like, sometimes when you're in prison, you lose focus and you're just trying to get through your time.
But you made your focus was on her, and you made time to call her and talk to her kids. That's not weird at all.
Well, anyways,
don't get out.
Well, we know he addict. He said it's gonna be a struggle, but he's hoping, that he ain't gonna mess up his freedom when he gets to the halfway house. Apparently, while he was locked up, he was on Suboxones.
I didn't know, and this is ignorant of me. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't know that there was a drug to keep people from trying to do drugs. I had no clue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You ever heard of methadone?
Well, yeah, I've heard of methadone.
You heard of methadone because of what's that show? The Huntsville.
Yeah.
What's her face was on it.
But even before then, like they have the clinics where they go to get that to curb their appetite for like.
And what's crazy is it still gets them high.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's like a synthetic high or something. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I feel like they gave me that when I had my kidney stones. They gave me something with an M, and I remember when they pumped it in me. I said, I can't have this no more because this is addictive. Morphine. Okay,
that's just.
I'm about to
say, what the hell they give you? I know
I
they
was
give
about
you.
to say, Trees, listen. I was about to say, Trees, please don't go around telling people that because the only people
No,
that
I meant morphine, y'all. Let me clear that up. Let me clear that up. I got
a lot to get herself out of it.
They're gonna be like, yeah,
wrong.
that's what you want us to think, but they only give people that are addicts, okay? And trying to recover.
Look, but I can understand how somebody would become a morphine addict because that shit is good. That shit is good.
I had it and it made me sick.
No, it made me sick too. But the high that I felt once I got it out and whatever, I was like, oh, this is great. I was like, I can't have no more of this. Had me.
It made my heart feel like it was gonna pop out of my chest, and I got sick.
Oh no, I loved it. I loved it.
I mean,
and when you're going through kidney stones, I thought I was gonna die anyway. So
yeah, I heard that's the pain right there.
Mm-hmm. Most people say they would rather give birth again, and from someone who's given birth, I would rather give birth again than have kidney stones.
I don't want the kidney stones because a natural birth.
Oh, I ain't saying I did a natural birth now.
Then don't compare it to kidney stones. That can't happen. Okay?
It is not the same. It is not the same.
Look, Joseph said morphine makes you feel like you at Six Flags. Thank you. It does.
Maybe on a roller coaster about to throw up.
Yeah, but once you throw up, it feels great. If you go down the hill, you go.
Yeah. Once I threw up, I went to sleep.
That too. When you get so comfortable, you go to sleep. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're so silly. So then, he's super stressed, and he got so nervous and anxious that he had her pull over the car and throw up. And I get it. Listen, I just spent 6 years and we just had to have sex. But I mean, if it was that quick, it seems like whether they would have had sex or not, it seemed like he would have been late because he ended up being 3 hours late. And then it kind of blew me because this entire time you're so scared that you're going to be late and get locked back up. But then you spending all this time hugging and kissing outside the damn place and you finally here. I'd have been, don't even park. Drop me off right here. I'll blow you. I'll blow you kiss from the door.
I'm rolling out this
okay. Every little second counts at this point. Like, why are we BSing? Like this pissed me off.
And did you hear her? Come awesome. Just put it on me. Bitch, who the fuck you supposed to be like? They gonna get
right. Exactly. That ain't gonna change nothing.
Just like when they went outside the jail and she was waiting. I mean, this is like wasting people's time. Do you think they give a care? So, like, who do you think you are? You picking up a felon.
I'm hoping. I mean, I'm assuming that the fact that he was released late anyway, they expected him to get there late.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because they always do this every time. If you notice, every couple that got to go to the halfway house, something goes on to where they act like they late.
Right.
But, I don't think he was anxiety and threw up. I think he was having withdrawals.
I thought so too. I thought that same thing.
Mm-hmm. Even though he was on Suboxone.
I don't think he's on Suboxone. He might have had it at one point, but sometimes they still do both of them. And I think that he wanted to get to that halfway house because they get high at that halfway house.
Oh, and that's why she even said it's a little sketchy. She said this area, they look a little sketchy. But no, I'm with you, Tay. I had that very same thought.
A flag.
Oh wow, that is so not what I thought. I was like, this dude is so nervous. He threw up.
No, he wasn't. I think he was going through withdrawals.
And if he was that nervous that he threw up, I think it's because it wasn't, my nerves that made me sick. It was something else that was in his system that I'm with Tay on that one. I had that.
You got to think about it. They took him, like you saying, when I was the release or what they say, they take them somewhere else. So they take them from the prison the night before so they can go somewhere else locally or something like that. So he don't have the same access to the stuff that they kept finding in his damn cell before when he was up for parole them couple times. So since he probably was away from that, he hadn't had nothing to high with for like a day. He wanted to get to that halfway house real bad, and it wasn't because of no damn marshals.
And I'm low-key laughing because Nels always picks on me every time we do this series. Because I be like, yeah, they don't be respecting people's time. I'm her. I'm her. I'm the one that goes down and complains about, oh my God, this is so disrespectful. I'm the one that's at the desk. What was her name? Zaria, going in and out the police station. When is he getting out? Like, I would get kicked out.
When we let him out, get your ass out of here, Zaria, with your crazy ass. Yeah, no, like,
they don't
y'all
give a damn.
Balance.
And listen, get too loud and get too ignorant. They're gonna lock you, gonna be right up in there with his ass.
Right. Now he don't have to catch the bus down there, which that's what he would have been doing anyway.
Right. So Bridget said, I had morphine with my kidney stones and I felt the greatest. See, but I didn't vomit. Does that make me a lightweight addict? I don't know.
Let me find
out. I don't know, Bridget, because I was gonna say I definitely puked. I definitely puked. But I don't know if that was from the pain or if it was the medication. But I definitely puked.
Well, everything is unknown or blue after we got it.
All right. Well, let's get into Tay's new favorite couple, Dia or Coco, however you want to call her.
Oh my gosh,
I said this is how you know she ate crazy. When she got an alter ego, I said, oh.
First of all, why she put her house on camera like that? She looked like she belonged on Hoarders instead of this show.
Did you see that room?
Yes,
I miss.
CPS need to be called. How you got your kids living in that?
I missed it. Her house was nasty.
Yes.
I need to go back and rewind.
Word.
When they zoomed out and the kids were saying bye, you could hardly see them.
And it looked like a fire hazard.
Yes.
And they sleeping in tents and shit in there. What the hell they have? Fortnite up in that mall?
Fortnite.
It looked like them kids had built mattresses on top of mattresses and little clubhouses in that room. It looked like a disaster area.
Damn, I hate hoarding. Like I had to stop watching hoarding.
I was like, am I tripping? I was like, she is on the wrong show. She need to be on Hoarders.
Nasty ass.
But it doesn't surprise me. She's not. I'm sorry, and this is there's something there. I'm sorry. There's something there. Whether it be
not there.
That part. Schizophrenia, bipolar.
I think Joseph got it. Coco for Cocoa Puffs.
That's why I said Coco for damn Cocoa Puffs, because that's exactly what she is. That's her nickname. She just gonna shorten it to Coco. No. Cuckoo as well.
How old is she again?
35.
Who at 35 is talking about their alter ego, the mean one?
When she cuts a damn fool. Beside a person that escaped from the damn psychiatric clinic. So we have Cyrus. Dia wraps up the conversation with her mother that she just completely dismisses her mother.
Right.
Like the mom went wrong. And then she goes and I don't know. It's like she had to have binoculars to see them damn kids in that room because she damn sure she didn't even go all the way in that mode. The camera people probably was like, we ain't going there. Because they did the view from the outside. They couldn't even go in the room. She couldn't even fit in there. That's how much was in that room. So she goes, and then
maybe all because doesn't she have like 3-4 kids?
3 little ones. I don't think the 18-year-old. Does she still stay there?
The reason I was saying it, and I ain't excusing it because I can't stand. I'm very particular when it comes to cleanliness. But if she has 3 little ones and they're building, and if they're all in the same room, because it doesn't give me she's living in a huge house, then yeah, I seen how my little son by himself can tear up a room by himself, and I see what it looked like when the other kids come over and it's 3 or 4 of them, and what it looked like when they leave.
Trace. It is clear that she does not have these kids ever clean the room because you are blind to it to the point that you are on camera.
That you let a live
and don't see all this mess. You are blind to it.
Okay. I was trying to get a girl some grace. I was trying to play the advocate. Okay.
Carrington, what was the sisters? Zay's sister's house was trifling too.
Yeah, her sister. I mean, I did see that.
And I think Bonita is staying in an Airbnb too because Bonita gives me trifling too. No offense, Bonita. You pretty as ever, but Bonita gives me that she's trifling.
You know what's so funny? I don't know why, but it gives me a little peace. I think that her and Gigi, and don't get me wrong, I love both of them, but I think both of them give a little piece of like, we don't keep our houses well kept and we just kind of do. Because even when she brought him into her bedroom, I didn't think it was the most spectacular or the most clean. Like, I wouldn't bring somebody into my bedroom looking like hers did. And to your point, I have noticed a few scenes with Bonita where her house isn't clean. So I'm just saying, I think they're both like probably tied as far as like what they get away with.
No, Gigi house look a little tidier than her house. Just look lived in. Bonita looked like she tried, especially that last season, and them how them shoes. She looked like she had ran the soles off them batches. So
not the batches.
Clothes look like she didn't gain so much weight and stuff. Like she can't fit them no more, but she's still wearing them. Like what? We ain't on them yet. Okay,
no, we talked about them, but it's so funny because I forgot to talk about how her stomach was hanging out the whole time and how ridiculous it was.
Hey,
and
I'm like, okay, you don't have the stretch marks that Gigi got, but cover that mofo up. And I'm like, what is that black thing that was hanging out of her pants? Like, because it wasn't a thong. Because you can see the skin between it. So I'm like, what does she have wrapped around her waist? I'm like, is that the microphone?
I was gonna say maybe it was the mic. Maybe the mic was wrapped up on her. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
Like, what do you be wearing?
Bless their heart. Sorry. Okay, we can go back to your girl.
So Cyrus called her. They making their little lovey-doveys. He tell her that the dang on brother is going to be with them because she already said she got them a nice little cabin up in the mountains so they can do their bone chicken wong. And he tells her that he told the brother can be with her. What he say that shit for? Coco came out with a vengeance.
Okay.
He's been in jail for these couple of years. You only say you've been dating him for like a year and a half, which I still don't understand why you wasn't on that visitors list. If you said you got to be with the person for a year in order to get on the visitors list, but I digress. But like, why they don't be wanting these people to see their families? Like all that line and stuff that Bonita was going through. Why didn't the mama come up to the jail at all? Like, why the mama and them didn't go? Y'all lying for him back and forth. Y'all haven't even seen him. And like, y'all could have seen him at the first release or went over to Gigi's house. Like, why do these people be acting like the family can't see the person? Like, they've been in jail longer than you've been talking to him. Now, I see if it was before, but they've been in jail for all this time.
Right.
Why are you so upset that his brother wanted to come? Like, damn.
No, I agree with you. And I was gonna point out that I think we talked about this on another episode where I had to give Rich his props.
Yeah.
Because at least Rich was like, let me fall back and let her family do it. At first, he seemed that way, right? And was like, let me fall back, let her family have their moment. Because even though we've been talking for over 6 years, she's been away from her family. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you.
I don't believe that 6-year thing. But yeah, so she got pissed. And did she talk to his mother or something after that?
Yeah, she said
hang up the phone. So he had to hang up the phone.
What's crazy? Yeah, he said he had to get off the phone. And then she got mad because he hung up the phone. And then threw a tantrum and then broke her glass.
Get off the phone. Get off the phone. And she's still trying to, what's up? He like, bitch, bye. You about to make me stay in here. And then she don't
threw a tantrum and broke the glass.
She a lunatic.
And not me breaking my good wine glasses. Y'all know how I feel about that. We don't break no glass. With the wine.
With the wine.
Wait, that was so disrespectful to the wine. How dare you?
The lady is crazy.
I know the camera crew was like, bitch, what's going on? I better not get on me.
Okay.
Ass out there. I would have hit her with one of them microphones upside the head. Boop. What the fuck you do that for? But So after that, so I don't know what happened to the brother the next day, because when she went up there to get him, she was out there pacing back and forth, talking about he said he was 5'11" and all that type of stuff. And when he came out with them teeth, not you didn't change that picture.
I mean, I had to make it appropriate to what you was talking about.
It was all straight face. I'm like, in them teeth.
Look, that's why I made them the thumbnail. I said, girl, this is what you've been waiting on.
He should have kept his mouth closed like she did.
Mm-hmm. And then the braids. He looks nothing like am I the only person that thought he looked, this person looked nothing like the photos that they showed us?
No, because okay, so last week when I was talking about them, I said that he was cute and they had showed him in a jail thing, but no, they had showed a picture of him and he looked cute. The real Cyrus is not.
Will the real Cyrus please stand up?
He had them mishmack ass damn braids in his
No,
head.
Trace, look
At the end,
the real Cyrus needs to sit the hell down. We need the catfish. We need the catfish, Cyrus.
Showed him when he was younger. When they showed them pictures of him younger, I said, yeah, coupled with that mugshot, I'm glad that he got into the business that he was in, because he looked like he was ready to calibrate some things up, cooking up while he was younger. I said, him getting addicted to that saved a lot of people at every surrounding school.
well, we already said last episode he gave cereal. So
on that mug shot, but you seen it.
Yo, she said combine some things up.
That's just my observation, y'all. I'm not saying
I can't.
Observation, because Cyrus, the pictures of him younger, I was like,
right? Yes.
Oh my God. Younger.
Yeah, she was saving all her love like Whitney. But look, it ain't no better than he looked like a white Bobby Brown. So what can you say?
Not with that mouth. That
mouth. No, you know Bobby used to be missing teeth and stuff too.
Maybe the mouth, the lip is sinking in on that part because of that tooth missing. Talk about tooth. And you still want to wait to get his ass out.
Not it's slipping into the black hole. I can't.
He gonna have to ask Rich to trim some of his damn long ass teeth down and get him a little something up there. Dia gonna get his teeth fixed by the end of this season.
Oh, I believe that, because she ain't gonna be able to sit there and look at that.
I believe, and she was kissing him, and I was like,
"Can you imagine kissing him and your tongue slide in that hole?"
Oh, Trace.
I'm sorry. I'm a visual person. What do you want me to say?
It would have cut her because it probably was sharpened.
Right.
And you know the other ones got to be kind of rotten.
Oh.
Look, I was gonna call him toothless on the thumbnail, and then I said, let me not do that, because he's only missing one. But I believe he's probably missing a few more teeth.
That
like you
one
said.
He's missing, that one kind of technically count for 3 because he's missing just that one. Like if it was one in the back, then we could like, oh yeah, he's just missing one. But this front one right here, those count major. Like you gotta multiply that they count more. Okay, we can't trust them. But they did seem kind of weird with each other. You think she's really happy, or she probably thinking in her head what she gonna do to fix his ass up? She gonna get him somebody to braid that damn hair. He gonna get it cut off.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get it cut.
And she's gonna get those teeth fixed, and those kids gonna be in that.
She got money. She need to be investing into her place.
I think she got a little money because.
Well, her place is falling apart. Did you see the walls by the door is cracked? Like she need to be invested in her place.
I don't know if she and this may be
somebody.
Do you remember the ex?
Do you remember all the stuff she said that she got for him? Did you see that care package she got, out of prison package that she got for Cyrus?
It was like a Bath and Body Works gift basket. What you mean?
He got him a whole gift basket that didn't include them little fake teeth. She could have put him some of them little Halloween teeth up in there so he could.
I can't. Not the fangs. And it would look, and sadly, it would have fit right there. So it would have been.
Yeah, he could have shifted them and had them something but they seem kind of awkward with each other.
I agree. It was very awkward. But I mean, what do you expect somebody getting out of jail? This is the first time you meet them. That's on her.
And she's old compared to him.
And she's old.
And they got tattoos, matching tattoos, and that's her soulmate. So she shouldn't have been that awkward. And what she say in her head, he is her husband.
When really he's her child. Let's just talk about that. She about to get another child because that boy is young. Wasn't he like 25 or something like that? He's closer to her daughter's age.
And ain't got no damn teeth.
Dia should have immediately hit the gas as soon as he came around the corner. Temu Post Malone. Yes, that's what it's giving. Thank you, Joseph. That's what it's giving.
Post Malone. No.
Look, Post Malone would be so offended right now. All right, you good? You done with them, girl?
We done with them.
Okay, we done with them. Let's lay them to rest till next week. Because I know they're gonna come back. Oh, my bad. So come on. Okay, and then it's gonna go back off. Watch. Sorry. It's StreamYard playing in my face. All right. So then we get Kaylee and Michael. Kaylee's brother Tanner, this man in the background here with the curls, you know what I'm saying? He comes over as Lori is walking out of the house, and she shares with him that she was kicked out by Michael. So Kaylee joins him outside to be like, what's going on? And Lori explains to her that Mike had a conversation. They had a conversation in the kitchen. And when asked if she would be able to get along with his mother, Angel, based on her response, Michael told her that she needed to leave. So Kaylee starts asking, well, what about me? And this is supposed to be a family dinner, and I don't want this around my kids. So that's when, of course, Michael comes outside and explains why he asked Lori to leave. But Tanner wants to know if he's going to give his own mother the same energy if she comes up there acting a fool. And so he demands that, Michael apologize to his mom. But Michael said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's not what I'm doing. So they start to get in each other's face, and Kaylee steps in, said, both of y'all back up. She reminds him, my kids is in the house. None of y'all live here. I do, and we ain't gonna be doing this in my nice little front yard, which she seemed like she live in a decent neighborhood. I'm gonna give her that. Okay. So she said, lower all y'all voices, and we ain't gonna cause a scene. So Tanner and Lori, huh?
I said, you act like she paying for it.
Right. So you don't think she paying for it?
Yeah, when everybody else is
paying damn bills. I can't see her paying no house bill.
She paying what everybody else, somebody else is paying for it. She using everybody else's credit.
Right. So I was going to say Angel. So Lori and Tanner decide to leave and just what is with, and I want to ask, and only because this happened on Beyond the Gates too. Is mac and cheese the new all-inclusive meal? Because I'm so tired of seeing
I literally said they eating it like it's lasagna.
Right. Like there's
meal.
Nothing else on, because for us, at least in my mind, for us as Black folks, mac and cheese is a side dish. It is not it's not a main course. But remember on Beyond the Gates when Isaiah was talking about he was making a feast for Eva and he made truffle mac and cheese, and I give it to him because it had truffle, but I still would have needed a meat and a vegetable and on that plate.
Truffle your ass on to get a damn meat.
Right. And so the fact that I see
cheese, like what's going on here?
And then the mac and cheese didn't even look that good, for real.
It was.
And he was in there. He was working his fingers to the bone with that mac and cheese too. I don't even eat mac and cheese, so where's that meat y'all just got from that butcher? That 179.
Right, because all we saw was mac and cheese, and I was like, "Oh, he playing in y'all face." If he went and spent all that money to go and make her pay for it, to go cook it at the halfway house and not make it at her house, I would have lost my mind. That to me is so, and then you just serve me mac and cheese and it don't even look good. It looked like, what's the creamy cheese? It looked like And I don't judge people that do it, but it's like they no, because it wasn't powder. It looked like they sprinkled the Velveeta, like or like the nacho cheese on top of
the shells. They have the packet with the
right with the soft cheese. That's what it looked like. He squirted on top and then threw it in the oven. And I said, no, sir, no, sir. Yeah, it just wasn't it for me. And Kaylee, you know, that's what you accept. So yeah, so the mama came by and said, well, it's good she left because I don't like that bitch. Okay. And it probably would have. And he was like, well, we ain't gonna do this outside the house. And so she was like, okay, so we could take it to my house. Like she don't give a damn. I mean, clearly the shirt says misbehave. She don't like to behave. Okay. So then Kaylee's all upset, like, well, you know what?
Crazy as hell right there.
Don't she? She look crazy as hell anyway. That's what Michael must have a thing. Like mama like his damn wife. He like up with that thin ass damn 3 string.
I knew she was going there.
And the mama got 1 string as the but bang, and then the other 2 strings in pigtails. Like if you don't cut the shit, moms.
Cut it. So you know, so basically apparently the mama has set up an interview for him the next day so he can try to get a job. And I said, okay, shout out to him. I ain't mad at it. And you know, Mike said he still has a year. I think it's some change in the halfway house. But if he gets a job, he can get home confinement, is my understanding. But then he said it was only for 6 months or something like that. And I was like, well, if it's only for 6 months, is that really? I mean, you get to be at home for 6 months, but would you really want to be at home with Kaylee? I think I'd rather go back to the halfway house.
He ain't getting that job.
Look, I wouldn't be mad at him. So basically, yeah, she's mad. She's not getting the family dinner she dreamed of. And then basically he realized it's time for me to go. I ain't trying to go back to jail, so we got to dip up out of here. So in the car, Kaylee was like, I just want to go. She grabs the bank statements before they leave. Okay. So in her confessional, Kaylee says, being married to a prisoner is hard, but feels their marriage was better when he was in prison. And I said, and you could spend his money freely and him not question you about it. That's what you're really saying. So she confronts Mike about how things went today and how she feels he was too aggressive. And Mike brings up the fact that, I also found out that my credit cards were declined at the store today. I said, thank you. Because what you're not going to do is, okay, so you thought because I didn't go into this family dinner showing my ass, because remember, you said we don't argue in front of the family. So because I didn't go into this dinner and show my ass, you thought it was over. Oh, no, bitch. Now, I'm not saying that's why he kicked her mama out, because I do believe that he kicked her mama out because both moms are disrespectful AF. However, if you thought we was good and then your mama was going to come talk to my mama and that we was over it, no, I ain't going to hold you. That was a nice way.
We doing this when you already put me in a bad mood.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be mad if that was his way of getting his lick back.
You know what, though? I can appreciate this man was not playing around while he was locked up. He got his degree. Mm-hmm. He was trying to work on his credit. But, this heifer to mess him up.
Right, thanks to Peter.
Peter, I will never forget because she do look like Peter Griffin.
Half Peter, half Lois, child. No, I think that she just wanted to talk about that mama stuff to get the heat off of her ass for talking about them bank cards. Where is that? Because she only grabbed 1 sheet of paper. Where's those statements at, Kaylee?
Unless it's with the same bank, and I don't believe that. For her to have that many lines of credit, she's going to different creditors.
You should have at least 2 pieces of paper,
right?
At least.
I agree.
I was surprised that she was taken up for her mother, because last season when she was with his mother, she was letting her dog the hell out of her mother, and she was dogging her mama kind of with the lady. That's why the lady was acting like that toward her. So I like I said, I don't feel no never mind about how the mama did his mother, because his mother is a fool and she's weird.
Who, his mom or her mom?
His mama is weird. Her mama was being a little jerk last week, but I understood it because his mama, like, she told her that she was better than her. Like, what?
Well, I ain't gonna hold you. What I really would have liked to see is Lori read her down about them 2 ponytails. I would have, I can't, we missed an opportunity, Love After Lockup. I would have absolutely loved to see Lori read her down about them 2 pigtails.
But Peter said it. Peter was like, you damn near 70 years old.
But it don't hit right when she got 3 strands of hair.
Right, she would have been like, at least I got enough to put 2 ponytail tails.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it wasn't even, but anyway, so basically Kaylee responds, well, you know, my mom was kicked out of the house, and Michael tells her, okay, and my car's declined first. Which one came first? The chicken or the egg? That's what you're not going to do. So Michael thinks Kaylee is a hardhead and basically tells her that, you know, her family chose to leave and Kaylee doesn't feel that way. And, you know, she's upset. And he said, well, you know, bitch, I'm home now and I might stay here for a while. I'll holler at you later. And that was them, y'all. That was the Mike and Peter Griffin of it all.
I have a question.
Go ahead, baby. Did
you hear about Michael in jail on TikTok?
I've been hearing some things. Because a lot of people don't believe he made that money investing. A lot of people think he was doing other things while he was behind the walls.
Like tricking, and he said he was selling honey buns, and a trans creator said honey buns mean.
I heard it.
He's selling his, or was he like just selling the D to on some of the other guys? What y'all think?
It was to me, for him to have that amount of money, it definitely won't honey buns like what we're thinking of, but he was definitely some buns of some sort.
But do you think he was giving the honeys or
taking the honeys? That's a very, I don't know. He doesn't, and I don't know what, I can't say he doesn't give me.
The way Kaylee looked.
See.
Peter. The way Peter looked, I will say that because he's very cute.
He's very handsome. I gotta give him that.
He just looked like he's short, and then he looked like he's supposed to be a little person, but and that is his color. I like that color on him and everything, but I'm just stuck about these honey buns.
Hey, I'm concerned about you saying because you also said Columbine used to be cute. I'm concerned about you saying.
You know what? We TV got me effed up because they done got me saying that Cyrus was cute.
Right.
That was an accident. It's me. So that's not my fault, really.
Oh God. I can't with y'all. Joseph said they was tearing it up too, like the Kraft mac and cheese. To me, yeah, that's what it looked like. Teresa said mac and cheese is the main and only dish for clear people.
Main and only, no offense.
Well, like, and I can't even, because Teresa, you might be right, because like Nell said, they made it like it was and the fact that they had two big casserole dishes of it, but that was it. Like I can understand
BBQ.
Right. Now,
if you go to that butcher to get the no mac and cheese,
what happened to the lamb shanks? What happened to the lamb shanks?
I said, when she knew she ain't had no money, when he said, let's go to the grocery store, I would have told him, it's some damn spaghetti in there.
Right, like you said.
Spaghetti in there. Like, we ain't going nowhere because we ain't got no money to be going nowhere. No, you better go get some out that freezer.
Okay, look, bye black sheep. Where you at? Okay. That's how y'all me and my son had a whole thing the other day. Trying to figure out what's the difference between a lamb and a sheep. Child. And then I said, well, I guess it makes it worse because technically we eating baby sheep. So that's worse. I said, yeah, we might have to have a conversation with Jesus before we get up there because I didn't realize I was eating the baby sheep.
You gotta repent.
I didn't know. Because look, he asked me and I said, That's a very good question. I didn't realize that. And I said, I think they're two. I said, are they the same thing? And we had a whole debate about it. Mind you, he's 7 and I'm damn 40. So that's a terrible conversation to have. But Joseph said, if the crust ain't burnt with the paprika on top, I don't want it. That part.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa Scott said, it's true. It's been like that since I was young and I'm 53. Okay. You talking about the mac and cheese and them only eating. That's a main course. Okay. See, I guess because I ain't never really dined with somebody that's unseasoned, like for real at their house. So I've never had the opportunity to see it for myself. But I wouldn't doubt it. All right, now
even when you go to the restaurant, they don't serve it as a main course.
When they have it like the lobster mac and stuff like that, sometimes it be on the entree, but
but that has something in it,
right? Yeah, that has a meat in it,
actual meat in there. Yeah, so sometimes they'll sell it like that as a. You know what? The only other time I've seen mac and cheese just plain on the menu is when they have it on the kids menu.
Right.
Michael, what the hell is going on over there with this mac and cheese?
Maybe he felt like I was gonna cook for y'all, and he just came out of jail. Maybe that's all he know how to do.
He was throwing some pots together. He was in there, and Kelly Mom was sitting there watching his.
You see the way he kept looking at the oven, opening it, closing it, waiting for it. So he really thought, like he was putting his foot in that motherfucker.
He said it's gonna be good.
But I'm so mad. I'm so mad because even if we now, I'm gonna give. Going back to Beyond the Gates, I'm gonna give Isaiah his things. At least it was a truffle mac and cheese. Now I wish there was a meat in it, but at least it was a truffle. But if you would have added a biscuit for me, because at least I'm from the country, and so my grandma used to tell me, add some bread to whatever you eating and it'll fill them up. Okay, so that's all we was gonna do. Give me a biscuit, give me some type of bread to fill me up, so I ain't gotta go back to this. Because the fact he was like, yeah, I'm done and I want seconds. I said, oh, I'm about to go back and get me another plate. And again, I'm lactose intolerant, so that wouldn't have been a good day for me. All that cheesy goodness. It wouldn't have been a good day. All right, get into this foolishness. Because this girl she's touched. She's touched.
So this is Carrington and Zay. This girl went to a lingerie store to meet up with her friend Michaela to look for a butterfly-themed lingerie for her rebirth party. Okay. She said she's excited that her man is coming home that week, but London been talking to her and he got her head messed up. She's giving Donnell Jones. She don't know what she want to be. Okay. So her friend is then in the camera talking about, Carrington's a good person and, but I think she's misguided sometimes.
That friend told it all.
Yeah,
right. You over here putting your girl business out, okay?
If you're gonna tell it, then you gotta tell it.
I love the word Carrington used though. She said, "I'm a socialite."
Yes.
Okay.
When I'm about to use that shit. Let somebody come talking to me about how many guys I got because I'm a socialite.
Like, all right, Karen said, okay. But she said, look, once her man proposes, she cutting everybody off. All right.
This is disrespectful. I'm like, that's disrespectful.
Then she's having a conversation.
I think Carrington is on here to play in our face. I ain't even gonna hold
it.
I think she wanted some camera time. I think this whole thing, I'm sorry, this is me, and I don't even know if I'm breaking the fourth wall, but this gives me because first of all, I would have left a long time. I wouldn't have been on the show no more because they would have put something across the screen that said Carrington ran off with London, and we ain't seen her since she stopped taping. That's what would have been across the screen if this was a real scenario to me. So the fact that we're still going through this lets me know that she's playing in our face.
Yeah. And these butterfly outfits.
And you got Billy. I'm sorry. You do your thing, girl. My bad. She got hoes in different area codes. And why is you dealing with Zay?
So then she starts having a conversation about London, talking about, he a little too young for her. He's 45. She like her man old. And it slipped up and told about the 67-year-old man that's her sugar daddy that ain't getting no sugar Billy. Apparently, what's her name? What's McKenna?
Yeah, Michaela. The sister.
Michaela didn't even know about Billy.
And why are you hiding that from everybody? Why are you hiding these guys from everybody? If you a thug, just say that.
And look, you're a socialite. You're social.
So then while she's trying on her lingerie, she gets a message from her man telling her that the parole plan has been denied because her sister's baby daddy is a felon and he can't stay there.
His sister's baby daddy.
Yes.
And this is where it gets shaky because don't you already know that?
Right. Y'all already can't talk to each other on the phone without going through
everybody's flow.
That's why I said everybody played in our face. But now y'all just made me think about something. Wouldn't it be and see she's stupid for even she gonna mess up her bag, because if she really do got her Billy a sugar daddy, I bet Billy is paying for this lingerie for her to go prepare for Zay and her rebirth party or whatever. I bet Billy is paying for this.
She got a job and she might throw it on for Billy too, because if she's not giving him any sugar, she's at least letting him look at the display.
Right. She giving him something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So of course she gets upset because she knows now it's a whole process. It could take up to 2 weeks before he can get released, because he can't get released without a parole plan. So then she decides to give Carly a call and find out what the hell going on. She's like, girl,
this was my Carly hair look good. I gotta give her thing.
Girl, did you know that his release date got postponed?
I'm gonna be Carly.
She said no. So then she wanted to go into it further and talk about, can we meet up? Carly said no, and then hung up the phone.
And also no, and hung that down. Said she ain't shit.
Then Carly said that she knew that his release got postponed because she his sister and they talk every day. But she said, I ain't got to tell that girl nothing, anything. Okay. And really it's because she said she liked the ex more, and that's who's been around and that's who she wants around.
But what's so wild, if the ex ain't really taught, this is what is confusion to me. And this is what is not making sense. Because I can understand being protective over your brother. I can understand you being like Miss Keita and playing the game and going along. But if the brother was actually talking to McKenna,
we don't know if the brother is talking to her or not, because we only know Carrington's side.
But when the sister tells it, it's like, oh, my love is for her. She's coming around more, but she never says anything about that's what I'm saying.
Well, just like she said, she ain't got to tell Carrington. She ain't got to tell us either.
Okay.
But why do you have this venom toward Carrington? Because it looked like Carrington got her shit together way more than McKenna. Y'all seen them shoes last time, them little couch. And like what? And the girl knows about her. So
it seems like they don't trust Carrington.
Like, trust her for what? Like, your brother in jail, what, he ain't got shit?
Well, see, this is why I say I think they're playing in our face, because back to it kind of goes to Tay's point and your point. If you didn't like her, explain to us why you don't. Now, if they would have said, or if production would have slid in her ear, maybe you should go on him.
Well, they did say something last time about what's the girl name? Is that McKenna? The ex? Well, the ex is McKenna. Like being loyal and that's really what kind of gives me the vibe that they just don't trust Carrington.
Which is fine. I would just wish they would say why they don't. You understand what I'm saying? If they would have said, "Oh, because I know that she out here talking to other dudes," or some dude came and said, "Oh, well, you know, I was." You get what I'm saying? But they have given us outside of that's just my brother, and we already agreed that that's weirdly weird energy.
Yeah, and see, the venom to me
weird too.
To me, the venom that they have for her, I feel like they couldn't have without his input.
Okay.
Like
no, y'all see how he was on. He even got Carrington's name tattooed on him.
Good point. But valid. What my favorite thing to say? Two things can be true at the same time.
Wait a minute.
what that mean?
Maybe they mad
just be in jail doing stuff.
But I think maybe that they might be mad because Carrington said that he gave her that money. So maybe they jealous that he's giving her money. But I don't believe that either. So
that's why I said I don't believe that either. That's why I said I really feel like they're playing in our face. I really feel like this is just a couple that's playing in our face. This is not authentic. This is just my opinion. Y'all can disagree, but I think they're playing.
Because how would you not know that the baby daddy is
you like Tree?
Huh?
Whose hair did you say you like?
I said I liked it. It's better than what she had.
No, she had those little locks. Then she had little locks.
Yeah, the sister. I like the little wig she got on or whatever she doing, the natural little leave out or whatever.
It's pretty. The hair look a mess, but she looks pretty. So the hair look all right on her. It looks all right on her. It could be done a little bit better, but it looks cute on her because she's just a pretty girl.
Thank you, hair expert. I'm not too look, but Tay said no, it could be better, but
yeah, it looks cute because she's pretty. That's it. If we put that on the other sister or McKenna, well, we wouldn't be putting this one on McKenna, but y'all know what I mean.
Well, oh, not the lace is lifting. Oh my goodness. What you call so then we see Karen saying after the girl got hung up on, she tries to send a text to Carly and explain why she was reaching out. Carly had no F's to give. She didn't give a damn. Okay. So then we see a
voice note. Why would you leave? The girl just hung up on you. Then she acted like that wasn't like the girl just was like goodbye or something. I'll call you back.
No, the girl said no, I ain't telling you shit and hung up. And I was like, so why are we calling her back? She already let you know how she feel. Now that type of ignorance pisses me off.
So then they went to go meet up with the stepdaddy. Okay. And at that point, she still really don't know what's going on. She says she's still in limbo. She's hardly able to talk to him because he doesn't have the same privileges he used to have. And now they're only communicating through email. No, girls, because the sister don't want to help. She don't want to help y'all communicate.
Is that stepfather Billy?
Stop, Tay.
Why the fuck is your stepdaddy on here? Where's your mammy?
That's true.
All this is fake. I don't believe.
No, I agree with you, Tay. I think they're playing in our face. That's why I said.
Why did you go up there and tell him that? You couldn't tell that to Michaela at the lingerie shop.
It was the K way for me. It was the K way. They have a nickname.
Girl, bye. Well, basically, he let her know that he has 3 disciplinaries, right? So the dude, her boo, Zay, tells her that a dude was going to reach out to her about these disciplinaries, okay? He tells her, look, I can get them gone by the morning. I just need $100 per disciplinary.
He gonna still have them tomorrow, motherfucker, if you depending on me.
Right.
So here's my thing.
Stepdaddy said it's a scam. Okay. And she felt like she could trust her man. She was like, it's $300. What does that compare to the $7,000 that he sent me? Then she said he don't got the business he used to have. Apparently he used to have some business while he was locked up, but stuff got hot and he ain't got it no more. Okay, so he don't have the $300 that he was able to afford anymore. And the daddy want to know what the hell business he had. He's like, he ain't doing no commissary, he ain't mopping no floors. But listen, she said, listen, that's my man and I'm gonna stick beside him. Okay, I can trust him. Oh, were you waiting?
Yes, Tay seen me raising my hand for like 2 minutes now. I was trying not to interrupt you, but
y'all need Mayday.
Okay, Mayday. So remember when, and this how we know it's bullshit because we done seen the storyline before. Letitia and Keith. Remember how she paid that jail lawyer to get Keith out and claim she spent all that money and then he took her money and was never able to do anything? That is
money $100.
Right. But that's exactly what. Well, no, Letitia had to put 20 on 10 and said she spent more. But the point is that they gave all this money to this jail or somebody that could get rid of these charges. that doesn't really have any legal experience. They just studied it in jail because they, like Nail said, they ain't got nothing else to do. They got time on their hands. But again, if you don't have a degree or a license, Cheyenne Bryant, that doesn't make you a doctor or a lawyer. Okay.
Goodness.
I'm just saying, because the people be out here.
You have time to dodge that. That's
because people just be out here saying stuff. And so I'm just saying that we have seen this before, and how they got yes, it's just we've seen this before. And I think again, I agree with Tay. And like I said again, they are playing in our face, and this is not a real storyline in my opinion. This is not a real storyline. They just coming up here to get some camera time, get a couple checks. And I just wish you would make the story better, or at least make it more believable.
Exactly.
You tell it.
None of this makes sense, right, Auntie Kimmy? Like, how do all of these people, like Michael, where you get $14,000 from? Like, where y'all get all these entrepreneurial skills in prison?
Honey,
but y'all was out in the streets doing all type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bridget said, I think they eat mac and cheese as a meal because they only use one cheese, which is probably Whiz. That's what it looked like. However, we have at least 4 cheeses or 6 like mine. I agree. I'll be putting that Gouda, that Guri, and all that stuff in there. Okay. Joseph said Michael thought he was Gordon Ramsay out in this motherfucker. Yeah. No, Carrington's song needs to be I know you, I got what you need right here, baby. You got me twisted over you. Yes, go ahead, Joseph. Also, can Zay make his own decision of who he wants to be with? Right. Auntie Kimmy Kim said the lace is lifting. Joseph said them sisters are weird AF. And Auntie Kimmy Kim said how they got all these, and you read about entrepreneur endeavors in the penitentiary. Maybe, you know what, we need to look up and see if Cheyenne Bryant spent any time in jail. Maybe that's where she got her therapy license.
She might have. Ain't no telling. All of them grifters, so. Because Carrington and his step paw, like, again, why is he always around but nobody? Like, this is weird.
Well, this clearly was a plug, and it says car plug. They showed you the thing. He clearly said, so she was like, let me give my daddy a little help for coming on the show. So I'm going to show his business and what he do wherever they are. I forgot, in Bubba somewhere.
Guess how he dressed at a dealership?
That ain't my business. Tay. Anyway, the fact that he had the car plug on the outside of the trailer spoke volumes to me. I mean, you can want to connect with your audience by all means, but when it said the car plug, I said, "Oh,
I'm so hood.
I got my pants below my waist and the pants in my place." Oh God,
Dinky outfit. Paul, get off this screen. You and your damn crazy ass damn
I
door.
cannot. Now, are you done with them?
Yes, girl. I'm
okay. Tay got me cracking up over here. I can't word. All right, y'all. So thank y'all so much.
Car lot, not a dealership.
What'd you say?
They said it's a car lot, not a dealership.
Oh, there you go, Tay. It's a car lot, so that's why he can do that.
He's still supposed to be dressed a little professional. He's still selling cars, correct?
I ain't even gonna hold you. And shout out to your song reference, because I absolutely think when I bought my car in Miami, he was dressed like this man. Now he might not have had on a hoodie because it was too fucking hot. But
if was the car lemon or did it ride for a little while?
It rode for a little while, but they got me good. They got me good interest rate, but they was like, "We gonna get you approved," and I should have known. I was like, "Bitch, I ain't even really got no good credit like that. I should have known."
Right. Look at get the fuck up out of here.
Okay.
Get your ass for nothing.
Right. Okay. But yeah, y'all, that was the end of this recap review of Love After Lockup Season 7, Episode 12. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure you subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And Tay, before we get up out of here, Tay, what you got going on your channel this week? Besides reading people down, what you do best?
I don't have too much going on. I think I might do Hard and Hustle Houston. That's about it. It's been pretty good, so I think I might handle that because I haven't been doing anything except on that TikTok.
Okay. Well, if I'm just saying, if you ever finish, because I am absolutely, the people are waiting. They like, Trees, when are you going to talk about the polygamist? And I'm like, I sat, took notes last night from like episodes, so I still got to go back to the beginning so I can get some key points. But I got from like episode 14 to 22. I just need to, fill in the blanks.
Wait, they got 22 episodes?
22 episodes. But they're like 25.
They're like 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, they're like 25, 30 minutes each.
Okay, if you do the polygamist, then let me know because we could multi-stream that and we could talk about it.
I would love to do that.
Notes. Okay, if you taking the notes, I'll be ready to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to give you the things. I'll be like, this episode, this and this happened. Then we move on to this and this and this. Child, I'm ready for it. And then, as y'all know, I still owe y'all, like I said, forgive me, please. I know I owe y'all a lot of Beyond the Gates, okay? And I know I owe y'all Raising Canaan. It's coming. Have your notification bells on. Give me a second to get with VKJ, and we'll pick a date, and I'll post about it on the members board so y'all know when it's happening. And yeah, other than that, Nails, did you ever do your shot?
I didn't, but I did get with VKJ, and we're gonna do a 2-in-1 on Sunday.
Okay, so y'all heard that. A 2-for-1 on Sunday.
At 12 o'clock. We ain't going scene by scene. We just gonna hit the important parts because we're doing 2 episodes, and yeah, we're gonna try to knock it out. Vacay tries to keep me at an hour, so we're gonna try to get it in an hour.
Okay, cool. Look at y'all. Look, I can't promise y'all that. That's why I don't want to do a 2-for-1 for Raising Canaan, because me and VKJ will be up there for 2-3 hours. Okay, so we got to figure out our schedule, because that means we're gonna have 2 to do this week. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for your support. Make sure y'all join us next week for another round of foolishness. That is the Love After Lockup. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.